Hello, dear friend. Welcome back. After defeating ambition, our adventurers decide to rest before continuing on. They have many new chambers to explore and solve before they reach the end. A few of our friends are greeted by a benevolent goddess as they sleep, granting them visions of innocent bliss.
Pause for dramatic effect and waiting for everyone to not die.
Yeah. I got it. Breathe. Breathe.
Welcome back to Fragments of a Lost Home, everyone. We are in the middle of the... Oh, you're being held up. You cannot click away from this video anymore. Otherwise, you will be shot dead. Please bleep that out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's okay. You can do whatever you want. It's okay.
You have the illusion of choice at this moment in time.
The roads have already been paved. You just choose which way you turn.
Damn, that kind of went
I
hard.
think we should all just
The big
angle it
choices have already been
slightly
made.
towards...
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah. Wait. If you're pointing at
Some
Keith,
gods flood the world.
Okay,
and I'm pointing at
During
Keith,
famine. Let's
then who's driving
take
the
a
plane?
page out.
The plane? Oh.
Time to tell you a joke. It has to wait because we obviously we're starting. But
Okay.
I have to tell you a joke.
So, you guys had entered into the dungeon of the Far Traveler, going through different chambers that held memories of Misery's End. You went through a chamber that had Kagura, a memory of Kagura Lightfoot, Vesper Zillion, Kale Morrow, and as of recent, Ambition. You had completed all of these chambers and have made it into this large room that is reminiscent of the Temple of the Archheart. Like a spider web of grotesque red material kind of like spindles out from the ground, giving it kind of like a red glow against the alabaster walls, floors, and ceiling. There are 3 hallways, 2 on the left, 1 on the right, and then there's 1 more, but that's a chamber that you guys just came through. Yes, that is where we had left off. So, after slaying Ambition, his body would like disappear or decay, and what's left is an emblem of flame. Just on the ground.
Anyway.
So, Riftseekers, what are you guys doing?
You said, I know that you said Riftseekers, but my mind like autocorrected and went, okay, Misery's End, what are we doing? And I was like, no!
Those guys are a bunch of dummies. An offering for
So we've gotten 2
or
emblems
those
of
guys
flame.
of wussies, eh?
Yeah, we had the flame one from before.
Yep.
And so now we have
And
another
now
one.
we have a new one.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure I was on the same page.
What logic are we deciding on? Are we deciding on doing the side with the most first and getting that done and leaving the one for last, or do we want to just pick the side that already has one side done?
See, here's the thing, the
R&D.
last time...
So, maybe to help out just a little bit. One of the hallways on the left seems to kind of go into darkness, where the other one seems to have more light from torches. It seems to also end in a shorter hallway into a small chamber. You can see like a part of it. And then the other hallway seems to just kind of like go out and then turns a corner. Nothing really special about that one.
Okay, clarifying. So one is dark and then the light one is short?
Mm-hmm. There's a shorter passageway into a small chamber. There's another hallway that leads kind of into darkness, and then another one that turns a corner is dimly lit by some torches.
We were also wanting to take a long rest before continuing.
Yes.
Was that at least last time, is that something that we don't want to do?
Probably.
Because I will say I'm at 21 hit points.
15.
Okay, so we need to slumpies. We need to have Riftseekers slumber party.
Yeah, I'm at 69.
I think it would. You guys would kind of feel it just almost just out of like physical exhaustion from the day. This would be late night of the 7th of Stratophon. So taking a long rest would mean you would wake up the next day.
Okay.
Because you had started on the midday entering and then took a long rest.
Yes.
Remind me, it's been a while.
Mhm.
It's been a while. I have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
I don't remember the rest situation in order to make that go away. I don't recall.
I think it's just
Is
a
it
long
just
rest
a
and you
long
roll
rest? Or
one.
do you, okay. It's just, okay.
Yeah, it's like 1 per long rest.
Okay. Cool. So we should be chill to. I
Nap,
assume that we're good to long rest in here.
Only one way to find out.
Please.
There hasn't, in this dungeon in particular, it seems like whenever you enter something is usually when something is triggered or you have to do something specific to trigger something. There doesn't seem to be any enemies wandering around here. Once you complete a chamber, nothing else seems to happen.
Just becomes benign.
Correct.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
A good word for it.
Thanks. I was in CNA school.
Thanks, Jamie.
Cancer College.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh.
I don't think that's what it's there for.
Oh
Well,
God! Cancer college.
Do they give you
My
college?
dad went there.
Wait.
He never came back.
Same. Stop. Wait.
Same.
Oh my God! Were they in the same class? Stop. This is not funny. Yeah.
Do you
It
think
is
they were
funny.
friends? Do you think they were friends?
I don't know how old was her dad.
Maybe could they have been drinking buddies?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, drinking buddies after class. Like, damn, that was a rough class.
Damn.
And he was never seen again.
Oh man, that's so terrible.
Welcome to Fragments of a Lost Dad.
We're back!
That was my fault. The conversation, not the.
The deaths. Oh God.
All right, so
What did you do to them?
Bald. Sorry.
Where were you?
my
on
dad
that?
was bald.
So was mine. So was mine, but he didn't have cancer.
Chemo.
Oh, mine was just bald.
Mine was
Oh.
also just bald.
I will also go bald at some point.
Oh, great.
Embrace.
It's kind of freeing. I
I
feel
might-
like sometimes I'm like, what if I just? shave
I've
my
gone
head?
bald before once, and I look decent. So I mean, I'm not
Draft
over
is
it.
nice.
It's kind of freeing.
You're like more swift.
You should
You're
grow
more
it.
aerodynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
You're just super
Can run
aerodynamic.
faster.
It's great.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Fragments of a Lost Hair. Our
It's why swimmers
13th,
wax their
14th,
whole body.
15th,
They gotta go.
16th
Think about
channel?
the cool shit
15th,
you do.
16th?
I don't know where
Something
the fuck
like
we're
that.
at.
Yeah.
We're almost in the 20s, but we're somewhere
We're getting
there.
there.
And yet-
15.5, we'll call it good.
And yet we
Yeah.
still haven't released the Patreon.
That's true.
We don't know what channel.
They're not deserving.
Yeah, you don't.
You
don't
are
have enough
undeserving of paying us for extra
bits. Yeah,
content.
you haven't earned
Go fuck yourself.
it. Give me a kiss on the forehead and I'll see what I can do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me those-
Anyway.
It's only $10.
Okay,
that's a
well,
lot of money.
Switch on the forehead.
It's a subscription.
Free.
How do you-
$10 a month for what?
How do you not have
Spotify
$10?
Premium.
Spotify is like $13 a
Hey,
month.
I paid like
Don't
$11.
don't
Do you do
diss
Duo?
people who can't pay $10 a month because that's me right
Interesting.
now.
I'm ripping on.
Would now be a good time to tell you the joke since we need to block the fucking.
Sure.
Okay.
Welcome back to Fragments of a Lost
That's a
Home,
Patreon
everyone.
exclusive.
So, we are
It's
in the
about
dungeon
knowing-
of the Far
It's not gonna be in
Traveler.
the main
The
video.
Riftseekers had just recently defeated Ambition, and after he died, an emblem of fire. Poof.
Okay, long rest. We take.
Slump.
We take a
Have
long
it-
rest.
and
I
have it
will.
slumbies.
I will take first watch.
We need
We're
to
doing
sleep.
watches.
I will do second.
I'll happily take third. I like taking watch.
Okay.
That's cool. I just so
Don't
I just
forget.
wanted to offer-
Don't forget. It's a perception check.
yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
forget that.
I'll never-
Don't forget.
I'll never.
Write
I'll
that
never
down.
forget.
Write that
I'll
down.
never-
Write that down. Okay.
It's been chiseled.
Okay, so you all take a long rest within this chamber inside the dungeon of the Far Traveler. It's peaceful in here. it might be a little hard to fall asleep considering the ground is a bit rough with all the glowing red, sinewy little grooves, I guess, in the ground, representing the ruidium infestation, something like that. Ruidium growth back from Onkarel in our previous campaign. Bless.
Scusi.
So, is there anything you guys want to do during this long rest before we take watches?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we're just straight chilling.
All right. First watch then.
There's things that Jamie wants, but the cow doesn't have that knowledge, so I can't
16.
Okay.
do that.
So, nothing seems to happen in here.
Oh crap, something actually did happen.
I'm trying to think of. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Nothing happens.
Slay your enemies.
Next.
Oh, 22, natural 20.
Wow.
Impressive.
I charged it for like 5 seconds.
Impressive.
After Ornan wakes you up, you take your watch, and again, doesn't really seem to be anything going on. Although, with a natural 20 perception, very, very faintly, like at some point, almost as if everything kind of goes silent. Either everyone's taking in a deep breath or inhaling all at the same time. The room and this entire dungeon seems to just go silent. And as it does, you hear a faint, very, very faint, almost mechanical whirring sound or humming. That's it.
Can I tell it all where it's coming from, or is it kind of just ambient?
Sure. You try to hone in for the few seconds that you hear it, and you put your head to the ground, and it seems to be coming from below you.
I hate that.
It's just like a mechanical whirring sound?
Or
It's like,
I would say more humming, like almost an ambient humming
like
noise.
a fridge? When it's doing it, the
Sure, yeah.
Interesting.
But that's about it. Is there anything you want to do with this information?
Can I sit there for a little longer now that I've kind of like locked in and try to see if I can focus on it more? And like, I plug my other ear. I listen real good.
I'll let you roll perception again, but it's going to be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Only because now it seems like the flickering of the torches and everyone's breathing and everything or shuffling starts to drown this noise out.
Okay. Weird.
Shall we be spooky?
I don't know why I did the claw. That's a threat. Oh, that's cocked as shit. That would have been a great number too. Woo! 18. Fuck! That's okay.
Almost like the sound kind of goes away. All right. Macau finishes up his watch. Third and final.
All right.
Best for last.
Perception.
10.
10.
Eh.
Again, pretty peaceful. Nothing happens. As all of you rest, though, during this time, all of you go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. That's actually really good. I take it
I
back.
don't like that you can see my rolls for some reason.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's,
I see
genuinely don't
movement,
care.
and that's where my eyes go
No, I know.
to.
I genuinely don't
Because you
care.
are right outside, and you roll past the screen. You roll right there.
I
So
just
was
get
like,
intimidated because I'm like, he can see it. 20.
Okay.
21.
21.
16.
16.
7.
Okay.
What's wrong with me, dog?
So actually, I'll see if Ambrose is watching. You're the only one,
Oh.
Ornan, who sleeps peacefully. Just nothing happens. No dreams. It's just peaceful slumber.
Okay.
The rest of you,
Oh.
Oh, I'm left out of the group and do hallucinations.
It's okay.
Oh, fuck.
as you go to sleep, at some point you would be visited by an entity kind of floating in the darkness. You know, like when you close your eyes, you can see like shapes or colors and stuff like that.
I
It
love
starts to morph and take an actual form. And I believe I've described this entity before. It looks kind of like a centipede mixed with a mantis shrimp. And it has like rainbow colors that kind of wave on its body. And it would float from very far off in the distance and come close to you. And as it does, it just kind of like looks at you for a moment, and you feel a sense of peace kind of like wash over your body, and your body and mind relaxes. And you are all blessed with a beautiful and wonderful dream.
Oh, man.
That's about it. So whatever your characters would dream of in the night, either being at home, being around loved ones or friends, or just in a place that would bring you the most peace, this entity would allow you to be there.
Thanks, dude.
And with that, all of those who had a dream, you guys get 1d10 temporary hit points.
Don't worry. We're just catching up to you.
I'm like, oh, man.
I didn't know what else to do apart from a saving throw and just golf rules of if you fail, then you don't receive anything. But those who technically save.
I don't need D10 temp.
I got 2.
10,
Four.
baby.
Which is funny because you said golf.
4.
As all of you would actually,
Killing you with a knife.
those who saved, describe to me a piece of this dream that would bring you some sort of peace.
That's easy. Back home, underneath the tree with Aldira, reading the good book and enjoying the creatures.
Okay, good.
Good.
Macau, Eve.
You go first.
Oh fuck.
Thank God I know how to do this.
I was ready. I was writing it in my notes.
There is a shop somewhere in, like, it's not very fine-tuned.
Sure.
It's very blurry. In a city that also does not, like, lock onto one's particular location. And Macau is there helping to, like, run things and, like, running the shop and talking to clients and helping to measure out materials. And it is not it's definitely Ambrose that is in there as well. But it seems like in whatever space-time continuum this is, there are moments where it's not Ambrose, but it's Ambrose, but it's not. And then it's someone else. Oh, and now
It's
someone
more
else.
of is it Ambrose changing, or is it more so the vibe, the aura of Ambrose?
It's Ambrose changing for sure.
Okay, understood.
So there's some variety in whoever is
I
there, but it
see.
never locks onto one specific one. It's just a consistent rotation.
Does this store have a name or purpose, or
It is a tailoring shop,
interesting?
and it does. There's you can't see the outside, and so there's no signage. But Macau in Dreamland knows that it technically does not have a name yet because Ambrose has not decided in real life.
Okay, understood. Eve.
Yeah, so hers would be taking Sasha to the various places throughout her travels, seeing cool things like the Mother Serpent, and particularly the that hidden grove in the forest with that one tree in that super secluded area.
Yes.
Yeah,
With the oh my god, Spirit of the Forest, I think it was that I called it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like just watching Sasha be fascinated by all of these wondrous things and the beauty, and then Eve turns around like as if she's like waiting for someone, and it's just like a very like a silhouette of a kind of person.
Yep. So,
I'm gonna
very good.
kill.
You guys,
It's just a dream, bro.
as you guys awake, Dara, you awake and you would smell kind of like the fresh air of efflorescence. And as you kind of like lift your body and look down where you were sleeping, the floor is now replaced with lush green grass and flowers. And as you look up to the ceiling, it's just a bright blue, like almost as if someone had painted it on top of the ceiling. There is just a patch of blue sky and clouds. Eve, as you awake and you look up and kind of towards the wall in a corner of the room, you see what appears to be a young boy holding like a stuffed rabbit, like just kind of like dragging it on the ground and looking up, and it's just that beautiful Vorus that you envisioned. And Macau, as you wake up, you smell the scent of fresh linen, and kind of around you there would just be like little patches on the ground, almost like you wake up on top of a quilt. And Ambrose would wake up as well, and you see near him, like behind, is a small patch that has been painted in, which looks to be just like an array of different mannequins wearing different very fancy noble suits. All of them seem to be custom made and fitting someone in the Riftseekers. So as you awake, the space around you has physically changed. Not so much the actual chamber, but just these patches where you guys slept in, or the walls near you would be changed to represent these dreams of yours.
And yet
Ornan?
Ornan's
Nothing.
just normal.
Ornan wakes up and there's nothing around him.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm
I'm Jay chillin'.
I have thoughts about that, but Macau wouldn't have those thoughts, so
So you can't act on those thoughts.
And we can all see each other's?
Yes,
Okay.
they are all present within the room.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just want to make sure I was on the same page.
So, with that, what would you guys like to do? Also to note, again, the emblem of flame is still lying where ambition was defeated.
I will go grab that.
Okay. As you pick it up, it is warm to the touch. It is made out of stone, but much like the symbol that Kagura Lightfoot had in our previous campaign, it is just a well-carved stone emblem of flame. It does seem to have some sort of arcane properties to it. All of you guys awake in this chamber with pieces of your dreams either painted on or has somewhat changed a bit of the room itself.
So interesting.
Dara, you picked up the emblem
yes,
of the flame.
I did.
What are you guys doing now?
What did your dice decide on which chamber we're taking?
That was a while ago.
Okay,
I do
period.
remember.
I was hoping that
Okay,
was gonna
cool.
be the one.
Which one?
That
Yeah.
one.
So
Oh,
Is that
okay.
the one that goes off on its own around a corner?
Yes.
I don't want to do that one.
Oh, okay.
I want to
So
do the
they
one that
got-
was short and bright.
It's gonna be.
I wanna
the
start with
worst-
that
It's
one.
gonna be the worst one. Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, I'd rather get the worst one out of the way
yeah,
first while we have our.
Whatever happens, bring it.
we're all juiced up. Yeah.
I.
All right. Mage armor and Bastion of Law, stage 1, popping. Ping,
Very
ping.
good.
Yep.
Good shit.
So which one had the torches in it? The
This one is dimly lit. I think that one's really lit, and that one's dark as fuck.
Mm.
Yeah.
you wanted to go into the really
Yes.
lit one.
The
Yes.
the small chamber.
Yes.
So we're going
Okay.
over here.
Very good.
Yes.
Where is he?
I want to see my little boy. Here he comes, I want to see my
Right.
little boy.
So, taking off from this chamber, you guys enter this well-lit and small room. There are several ciphers written on the walls. Only one phrase is legibly written. Depicted on the walls are hands that cusp the written phrase, "They became the first of their kind, the Riftdragon." And with that, I need to go ahead and write all this out.
So, ciphers written on the wall.
Only one is legible. They became the first of their kind, the Riftdragon. Ciphers. Who's ready to watch me fail at puzzles?
Or we're facing a rift dragon.
No.
Who knows?
No.
Puzzles.
Yeah.
They became the first of their kind.
How does one
spell?
spell cipher?
CY.
Nope.
SIPHERS?
Nope.
SY.
Nope.
Spell it.
CIPHER.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is it?
You're so right. Now that it's spelled out, I was like, yes, that is definitely how you
Yeah.
spell cipher.
So, I don't
It's like
think I actually
cider,
know what
but-
the fuck a cipher is. If that's how it's spelled, I don't think I've ever seen that word in my life.
It's a puzzle.
So the
Yeah.
top one.
One
So this
of
is all
key.
written along, making almost like a complete sentence. So the legible phrase is the last one.
Okay.
The first one is the top one. The second one is the one on the left. Third one on the right.
Okay.
Fourth one on the bottom.
So, bank, 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 bank.
Yeah, but
Okay.
they're all written out like
Yeah.
I guess it was.
Can I ask a Quebin really quick?
One
This
of-
character. What letter is that?
It's an I.
It's an I. Okay, I thought so. I was just second guessing myself.
One of N.
This is where I get stuck.
Again, you guys can
Yeah.
orient the map. So
One
I'm
of
standing
N.
in front of the camera. So
One.
if you want to switch it around,
Yeah, I don't know if we could do my spinny wheel.
just roll it up. And
Just take a picture.
That's what I'm gonna do! Okay. This is gonna be easier for me.
all right. So.
Okay.
With investigation
Okay.
checks, I can give you hints.
I have an idea, but hold on. I have an idea real quick. If you look at the pictures at the top, starting with the W, if you go down and then up diagonally, it says within the red-haired
Oh.
within the red-haired
Yeah, 'cause of
ranger
Groot.
were two souls.
Correct. That's the
Okay.
first cipher.
Hey.
Okay, hold on.
You
Okay.
read it aloud, and the words come together and form the phrase on the wall.
Brain blast.
Okay.
They're
That's the first phrase.
One.
Wait, hold on.
So, oh wait. One of
Anger.
one of
peace.
peace.
That's the second phrase.
Yes. Okay.
Comes together.
Guys are geniuses.
The
The
What fucking letter was that?
Which one?
K? K?
R. Sorry.
One of the
K-I-A-R
No K.
right.
R.
T. Because obviously that's the
Because I see soul.
soul.
The rift? That can't be right. No, maybe it is. The rift
So this.
transformed
Soul.
Oh, wait,
her body and
the body-
Wait, the rift.
I can't think.
Let Dubbin do it. He's working on
Yeah,
it. What
he's
do you
getting there.
have?
Yeah, the rift transformed her body and split her soul.
That's the third phrase
Okay.
that comes together. One last phrase completes the
Ranger
sentence.
and Drake.
became one body.
The Ranger and the Drake became one body.
It completes. It reads, within the red-haired ranger were two souls, one of anger, one of peace. The rift transformed her body and split her soul. The ranger and Drake became one body. They became the first of their kind, the Riftdragon. As all the ciphers are solved, a slot where the hands are depicted opens up and drops a neatly folded cloak. It's green in color and has a bit of leaves on it.
I guess I'll grab it.
And that was an emblem or a full cloak?
It's a cloak.
Okay,
A neatly folded cloak.
I'll grab the cloak.
Yep, you unfold it. This is the cloak of elven kind.
Oh shit.
I don't remember what that is.
Oh my god. Okay.
Also, as it drops this cloak, all the words would glow, and all of you feel a bit more refreshed. So you all gain 2d temporary hit points.
2D.
2d10 temporary hit points.
I was
My
like,
bad.
2D.
2d or not 2d?
2D or not 2D.
Damn, that's a lot better than my 2. That was 18.
It's 9.
Fuck. But two, oh, I didn't.
I forgot I count.
2D or not 2D. Haha,
Go
duty.
stack onto the dream.
Another 7.
Okay, do I need to take those?
Remember, temporary hit.
Don't need to.
Cool.
Temporary
Oh, they
hit points
replace it.
don't stack.
Fuck, that's right.
You have to take the
It just
higher one.
replaces it.
Yeah, so whichever one you got is higher.
Okay, I'll keep the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Wait, okay, so.
Okay.
Because I was having a fucking conniption and I wasn't writing fast enough. What is the full thing?
I have
I'm
it.
so
I can
sorry.
send it to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Because I was gonna write it down and then I went.
It says, within the red-haired ranger were two souls, one of anger, one of peace. The rift transformed her body and split her soul. The ranger and Drake became one body. They became the first of their kind, the Riftdragon.
So it probably has anger, huh?
So is it the cloak of
Do you remember our first experience with this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's why I was saying it the way I did. Because that's funny. Haha. Oh yeah. Yip, yip, yip. Yip, 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 yip.
Okay.
Oh, fun. Okay. Cool. Fascinating. Huh.
Anything else in this beautiful chamber?
Nothing.
Alright. We're eating it up to the next one.
Well done,
I'm
everyone.
gonna see what this magic item does.
Disadvantage on stealth checks made against me while wearing this hood up. And then advantage on
For fun or stealth?
stealth checks. You have advantage on dexterity stealth checks made to hide as a cloak that camouflages me.
Not for me.
I mean, I can take it. I won't be hiding, but it will be nice to not.
I would be rolling normally.
I like
No.
it. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go there.
The dark. Oh, the dark hall.
The dark one.
Okay.
I lighted a torch.
While traversing these corridors, you hear as if something is shifting along the walls. Then you hear the grinding of metal against stone. In a dark blur, a dark-haired creature wielding red blades slices out at you.
Uh-oh.
You begin to hear soft, echoing words from the hallways. O matron of death, help me to save my friends. I will do anything. Please let me save them. I'm willing to give everything.
Yeah, that was verbatim. Okay.
Yep.
So
That was verbatim.
it slashes out at you, and it marks an entry point into the hallway. So you all will like back up maybe a few feet, and there's just like a line in the ground going through this long, dark corridor. You can see the shadow on the wall move. It just awaits you.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little stumped.
Do we like, is it like a line like we're not supposed to cross this, or
I mean, that's one way to find out.
should I do it for the giggles?
And it's not for the giggles, but
She'll die.
I'm gonna put my toe like right up next to where he did the line, but
Okay.
I'll cross it.
Nothing seems to happen.
You're
Okay.
teasing.
I inch just a little bit more onto the line.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I stick my toe over the line.
Nothing happens.
My foot.
I swear to fucking God. I will cut off your foot.
I don't want to get murderized!
Nothing happens.
Okay, cool. I guess we go.
Yep.
yeah, I guess we walk across.
Walk across the line.
I hesitantly move across the line.
Okay, so all of you are moving into the corridor?
Eh.
Okay. So, all of you cross the line and begin walking. I need...
Anybody ready to be big bladed?
Yes.
That's definitely going to hit. Macau, you take 16 slashing damage. Doesn't hit Ornan, I know that. What is your AC?
It was 16.
Doesn't hit.
Thank God.
What is your AC now, Mirage?
14.
Hits you, take 16 slashing damage. Dara, 22.
Hits.
16 slashing damage.
Okay, so he just hit everyone.
Except for this.
Oh.
I missed that.
Oops. And hits Ambrose as well. This corridor seems to stretch on even more as you enter in. There's something else to here, and this thing will keep on attacking you if you keep going.
Okay, get out real quick. Get out.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, all of you back up. Past the line. You still see that shadow just...
I can take 16 damage. Hold on a sec.
I literally have like double the fucking hit points you do.
Just step across the line.
What? What do you...
Step across the line.
I step across the line.
Okay.
No? Okay.
That's not going to hit you, but this thing takes a slash at you.
Okay, come back. I thought it was like a one and done type sitch. Like one person has to go do it.
It is dark.
Light the torch and attempt to walk across.
I was gonna say stealth.
Couldn't do that.
It'd have to be not me, but
Yeah.
We did just get
Get
the
a
cloak
sneak.
of the elven
that's why I'm saying
The
it.
Cloak of Sneak.
I have a +6 in stealth.
Ooh.
So
It does require attunement.
For those who are not watching, I just took the cloak off and put it around the cow.
and then I John Cena. Copyright. How much time does it take to attune to something? I've never attuned
An
to
hour.
in my life. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Whatever.
No! Fucking attune to it.
In a whole hour, we're gonna waste standing here while I emotionally bond with this cloak.
Do it.
Sorry. That was supposed to be Macau.
I tie it just tied her around your neck.
Okay. I guess we stand here for an hour and I get to know this cloak intimately.
mean, the other idea is
I
one so
really like
fast.
that quote. I really like that quote.
You hear clank, clank, clank. That's what you hear. The cow running down the hallway. Okay, I attune to the cloak, I guess.
Okay. An hour passes and you attune to the cloak.
Okay,
I have it.
yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna try to sneak.
Sure, roll stealth.
Okay, I feel like it's not gonna. I feel because there was already a gimmick for. I don't know. I'm just feeling.
Ah!
I feel like we're missing something. I don't know.
Probably.
It's like this could work, but I don't know if this is the intention.
You have advantage on dexterity. Oh, it checks made to hide. Okay.
Made to hide. Okay.
Well-
I mean, isn't that what
Well,
this is?
yeah.
You are hiding from it.
Okay. I didn't want to. 16. I'm
Okay.
Oh.
So, with the cloak on, you begin to slowly walk into the corridor as stealthily as possible. You walk maybe 10 feet before the shadow shifts and the blades appear from the walls. Take me hit it, shoot. 24. Take another 16 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
The corridor seems to stretch on
Ow.
as you enter it.
Ow.
You know, should we just come back to this one? Should we?
Yeah,
I feel
think
like we're missing something here.
Yes.
I feel like I've taken the same amount of ouchies as I did before we went to sleep.
Get
the same number.
Fuck out!
Oh, I did my temporary. That's okay.
All right.
That's okay. My temporary hit points. I forgot about those. I guess I can just. Yeah, we get the fuck out.
Okay.
I'll put this in this instead and get rid of this.
We're coming back for you later. We'll
Fucking
go
Shadow
to
Man.
the other one first.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you enter into this hallway and it turns the corner. As you continue, there is an archway, and you would enter into what appears to be an open underground arena. Sand covers the ground, and the stadium is completely empty. At the end of the arena is a portcullis that begins to open up. Entering into the arena is a bronze dragonborn wielding a great sword made of bone. A bone mask that looks like a dragon's maw rests on his face. He wears a metal helm decorated with several different colored gems, and long bone claws stretch from gauntlets on his wrists and are strapped to his boots. The sound of a solitary drum reverberates off the walls of this empty arena. And it stands there as the portcullis just...
Okay, so this is really bad for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Yeah, if all of those are active right now, he's gonna not die.
Yeah.
Because the heart literally makes him so that he can't fucking die.
So
Wrong,
there's-
but
or-
if you want to keep that thought, you can.
No.
Yeah, it can pick him back up.
Yeah.
bring him back up.
So there's more to this than beating his ass. It's fine.
There's a
whole
ton
lot.
of strategy when it goes into Gesh.
Yep.
I'm just talking more because it's
I don't know how many he's gonna have active.
like
Does he have one or two swords?
One.
That's good. That's really good.
It's not big boy.
But okay, so with our previous experiences with the wizard, there might be some sort of thing we have to do because he's just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Okay.
perceive the area around me? See if there's anything kind of weird about it? Anything weird going on?
I would like to also engage in this activity, if that is all right with you, sir.
16. Nothing?
18.
It is an empty arena, and there's one foe that stands between you and the entrance to the next chamber.
Yeah, but I feel like it might be a similar sitch with the wizard. We can find out.
Yeah. There's literally one way to find out.
Okay. You guys are the most sociable. Not sociable. Easily likable.
Oh.
I would say. So I say we leave that to you.
We're here for. What are the backup?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go, talk to the
Alright.
big guy.
I just.
Ladies
That-
first, or
There's something off about. Can I vibe check this dude?
Roll an insight check.
No, he's
Okay.
completely normal.
he's just ready to fight.
That was a.
I'll call out to. I wonder who this person is.
Who could this be?
Are you the champion of this arena?
No answer.
Okay.
Oh, this shit again.
Does the so that you said the pork close is closed?
Yep.
Does he seem to be wearing a key at all?
Mm-mm.
Typically, portcullises don't
Yeah,
use
they
keys
just-
either.
Wait a minute.
That's fine.
I don't know medieval architecture.
I know architecture, but not really.
How much you guys remember about his kit?
I remember significantly less because I came in later.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I know there's a lot going on,
Yep.
but
I don't know how much of it he gets. It's
yeah,
gonna hurt.
it's okay. I'm just dying. Let me. Hold on.
You have
I
2
do.
heal spell scrolls
Yeah.
to use.
Have-
Well, first things first. What are you at?
25,
Out of
53.
nice.
I could take a healing potion to bump myself up a little bit.
Just got a long rest up.
I know, but your spells, buddy.
This is what they're here for.
I know, but
Shut-
I want you to be able to
shut-
also bonk. I want you to have the
shut-
ability to bonk.
Shut the fuck up. 2 wins.
Okay.
All right. Then 7, 15.
So it is appropriate to assume from looking around this room that the only way to move forward is by
Fighting the man.
fighting.
It seems
You
kind
can
of
roll. Roll an. This is gonna sound weird. Roll an insight check against the dungeon.
interesting.
That's I have so many thoughts. Ooh!
18!
Nice.
19!
Nice.
The arena, this opponent who is decked out in so many different things with his aura about him, and there's one solitary opponent against your entire group. This is purely a test of strength.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
This is just a question for Koi. Does Gesh have Rip and Tear on?
He has bone gauntlets on that has long claws on his boots and
Yeah.
wrists.
All I remember is that Rip and Tear having acid damage and you went, can't use these anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, that's
after
right.
that
You
insight
did
check,
have all that shit.
Ornan's gonna walk in front of you and he's gonna pull out his fucking battle axe. He's fucking ready.
Plus.
Yeah!
Go get him, Tiger.
Okay. You'll be hit with bless, and then I'll hit you and you.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Chat, do I just go for it?
It's gonna be your best bet.
Charge the guy.
Rage, I'm gonna charge him.
Okay, very good.
And so, the Riftseekers solve the Riftdragon's ciphers. They learn that the first Riftdragon was once a red-haired ranger who had 2 souls. But as she came through the rift with her drake, her 2 souls split, and the drake and ranger became one body. Thus, the first Riftdragons were created. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you want more, why not consider subscribing to our channel? We have much for you to explore and enjoy here at the End Archives. and come join our Discord. There you can talk to the players of the campaign and be a part of our lovely community. Thank you again for listening, dear friend, and goodbye for now.